Hey guys, this is John from US Dash Camera. This is a follow-up on the Roav Dashcam C1. So a lot of you may know that it was recalled, and it had to do with the battery, like a lot of people were expecting the battery to cause issues. And if you bought it from a site like Amazon, you will get an email, but not all of them were affected. I bought mine pretty much the week it seemed to be available on Amazon, yet mine wasn't affected. So in the email you will get a list of serial numbers of the ones that were affected, and according to Anker, it's not actually a safety issue. There weren't any batteries blowing up or catching on fire or anything. The problem was oftentimes batteries, when they get hot, can expand a little bit, and what was happening is the screen was popping out. So the battery behind the screen was forcing the battery to pop out.
Please insert TF card.
And you can see I haven't used mine in a while, but apparently the battery is still going. I am happy to see that Anker is actually recalling them. So if you have an affected one, and from what I've heard, it's only models that were sold in the US. So if you bought one in the UK or another country, you shouldn't have an affected one. They will send you a new one. I believe you have to send the old one first, and then they will send you a replacement one with a fixed battery that shouldn't have issues in the heat. So, of course, batteries are always going to be a slight risk, which is why I said in my original review I'm curious to see how they will handle a recall if the battery does start catching fire or something, but luckily that it hasn't been that bad. It's just the screen popping out. So I also wanted to do an update on other future Anker reviews. I have quite a few other reviews coming up. I got first 360 degree camera. I got the Blackview 750 models and the new Thinkware F800, which I will get to first. But like I said before, I really do like Anker, and I ended up buying some more of their products. So this one, I did actually buy this one. This wasn't sent to me for review or anything. So I also bought this thing, Smart Charge Car Kit. So I drive a company vehicle a lot. Sometimes, like all summer, I've been in a company vehicle, and it's a Silverado. Doesn't have Bluetooth. The truck's like 10 years old, so pretty basic model too. Doesn't even have power windows. And I like to listen to Spotify, but I don't have Bluetooth in it, of course, and I don't really like using cords. For a little while I was using a Bluetooth adapter that plugged into the auxiliary port, but again, I don't like using cords, so that's why I liked having that Bluetooth adapter. But the problem is that thing needs to charge. It has a battery, and once you plug it in to charge it, it creates some sort of electrical loop and makes a high-pitched noise, so you can't really use it while it's charging. You can buy little adapters that can get rid of that noise, some sort of resistor device that will block out that noise, but again, that's just adding more clutter and more cords. So I wanted to give this a try. This just plugs right into the cigarette port. Your phone connects via Bluetooth, so you can use it as a phone adapter too, but then instead of going to the auxiliary port, it does go over the radio, so it's an FM transmitter also. So it's possible the video quality might, or sound quality of my music might drop, but I thought it was worth giving a shot. So in addition to that, I have this, which looks exactly the same, but it's the C1 Pro. So has 1440p, has GPS, of course has Wi-Fi like the original one. So I am going to do a comparison of these two. In addition to that, I'm going to compare this with the A119, because the A119 is very popular. They're both wedge-shaped cameras, and it'll be interesting to see. I'm personally expecting the A119 to have better video quality, but we'll see. And then I also got the C2 model. So this is their standard looking, looks more like a camera as opposed to the wedge design. And some people might think, well, why would you want this? The wedge design is so much better. But I think there's a market for cameras like this, because so maybe you have multiple cars and this will come with an adhesive mount and a suction cup mount, so it's easy to switch between, where with this there's no suction cup mount or anything, so it's pretty much only usable in the car you install the adhesive mount to. And personally, I'm not a big fan of using camera style dash cams like this, but like I said, I think there's a market for them. So since I really like the Anker products, I wanted to give it a shot. And like I said before, I did buy these. I paid for them myself through Amazon, so you know, I'd like to think all my reviews are unbiased as possible. But I admit I do like Anker, and that's why I was willing to buy their products and review them and see how much I like them. So anyways, those reviews should be coming in the next several weeks, so look out for those if you are also an Anker fan, and I will catch you next time. Thanks.